Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2019 Jeep Wrangler Moab. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. As much as the Jeep Wrangler has historically appealed to drivers who love to wander off the beaten path or to those who want to look the part, it's also been just as unappealing to drivers wanting refinement and a smooth and quiet ride. But that has softened with the newest generation Wrangler that's called the JL that debuted last year, that'd be 2018. The redesigned model boasts improved cabin materials, modern tech features, and a relatively more comfortable ride. Newly available advanced safety features set the bar even higher for the 2019 Jeep Wrangler. Well, as you can see, the MSRP starts off at $28,045, and it goes all the way up to $51,300. There are several trim levels of the Wrangler. I was going to go in a different order, but because this is what they're showing on the overview page, we're going to start here. And while I'm talking about overview, let me go over, if you haven't watched any of my videos before, so you should subscribe. We're going to go over this overview page, then we're going to take a look at the gallery, take a look at the exterior, the interior, the capability, the safety and security. You see this ribbon up here where I have my mouse, limited or cursor, limited editions, which is where the Moab exists, and we're going to check the specs. So we're going to go over this whole overview page first. We can see the models. There's the Sport, right? Let me scroll down just a hair. So there's the Sport. All right, and their colors that it comes in. We'll take a look at the colors here in a minute, but they also show it in what? 2- and 4-door trims. I like the 4-door myself. So that's the Wrangler Sport. Then there's the Sports S. Then there's the Sahara. We'll take a look at the interiors here in a minute. There's the Sahara, and we'll probably do that during the gallery anyway. This is just the overview page. Then there's the Rubicon. And you can see the prices right here, $41,545, and then above the Rubicon is the Moab. And here's the deal with all of these. The base Sport, which is over here, where it is, the base Sport, which starts at $31,545, offers good value, but it's missing features you might expect from a vehicle made in 2019. The Sports S is the sweet spot. Really, it's not much more expensive and adds much needed items such as locking, unlocking remote, air conditioning, and power windows and mirrors. All right. Of course, if we skip over the Sahara and we go to the Rubicon, the very famous one, this is the go-to choice if you're planning on being a regular visitor of hardcore off-road trails. As for engines, I think that the turbocharged 4-cylinder is a better pick than the V6. It's a little more expensive than the V6, but it has better fuel economy and doesn't have the same drop in power at high altitudes. Now, I like the Moab. Why? Yeah, because it's expensive, but really because I want to see the best of what the Wrangler is. I want to see the best in terms of features, options, specs. I want the best Jeep Wrangler has to offer. And so that's a Moab, right? That's a Moab. So I want to check out the Moab. We're going to go through the Moab. And apparently the Moab is a combination of a Sahara. Starts off as a Sahara platform, and it has pieces of the Rubicon on it, like the hood and the tires, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So we're going to dig into all of this. And so, yeah, let's get going. Actually, let's check the colors. Let's check the colors, and we'll do it on the Moab, and I guess we'll check the interior and look at these highlights real fast, too. All right, let's do that. All right, so here's the interior shot of the Moab, and it looks very much Jeep. You know, you can only do so much with a box design. It doesn't matter. What I do see in here is a digital instrument cluster and a digital speedometer. You know I love digital speedometers if you watch this channel. You got a pretty big infotainment, comes in 2 trim colors, right? Oh, there's a 360 click to explore. Let me see if we can do that. Yeah, can you see that without getting sick? There it is with the tan, and then here it is. Whoop, let me click to explore again, and then we can do that with the black. I think the black looks much better. We'll be doing ours in black. I would have done the black anyway, but this is definitely a confirmation of that. Okay, what we're going to do is I skipped on over the rest of the overview page. Because why? Because the overview page just wants to send us to the rest of these ribbons. And so I'm going to make a change up in the format of how I do these videos. And so we won't probably go over the overview pages too much unless they say something significantly different. And if they don't, then we're not going to waste time with it. So that said, we're going to go over here, take a look at the gallery. After we go to do the gallery, then we'll learn about the exterior. You get where I'm going. So, all right, so let's take a look at all the photos. We're going to look at all of them. I'm going to blow them up big so we can see them all. Is there a snippet of information? Yeah. All right, so I may or may not read every one of these little paragraphs that are at the bottom of these pictures. So what I'll at least do is I'll at least show the paragraph, and if you really want to read it, then you can pause the video real fast to check that out. What I'm really concerned with is just how does this thing look? All right, how does it look? They've got the LED lights that they've put in here that look pretty good. And that's a shot of a Rubicon. Let me scroll down like I promised I'd do. That's the Rubicon. That is top shot. That looks attractive. I like that. The Jeep, they haven't been, how much can you do with this body style? But it still looks good even in 2019. LED tail lamps included in the available LED lighting group, available 18-inch tech gray wheels, and a body color Freedom top give the 2019 Jeep Wrangler Sahara. Okay, so that's the Sahara. I didn't want to hear the pitch part at the end. I really just wanted to read about what was on the vehicle. Now, here's a Rubicon in two-door in some funky green. It's got tow hooks, heavy gauge steel skid plates that protect critical components. And I guess what? You can download the image. So I guess if you like these pictures, you can download each picture. So that's pretty cool, FYI. Wow, got all the doors and everything off this bad boy. That one's pretty cool. So they keep showing shots of the Rubicon. What about the Moab? You gonna throw a Moab in there? Probably not, because it's a limited edition. The available Sky One Touch power top can slide open or close with the push of just one button. That's pretty cool. This will change the way you think about open air freedom forever. That's pretty nice. Now that's a nice touch for 2019 on an old body style. Here they're talking about the signature brand grille, the round headlamps. I said I wasn't going to read them, but yet I am. Because I guess it just makes sense, doesn't it? Now there's a nice shot of the black leather, leather trim front seats inside the Sahara. Surely it's not a different brand of leather that's going to be in the Moab, so that's what the leather is going to look like. It's just not going to say Sahara in it. It may say Moab, or it might not say anything. I would probably bet that it says Moab, though. What else do we have? Here is a nice shot of the Wrangler Rubicon with the 4th generation Uconnect featuring a 7-inch touchscreen, has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You could also get it with the 4C Nav, which gives you the big 8.4-inch and adds both navigation and off-road pages. Is that kind of similar to like the Dodge performance pages that come on like, say, SRTs, say like the SRT 392? I'll put a link up to that. I love those Dodge Chargers, by the way. I just actually sat in a 2019 just this weekend, started it up. It was just the 5.7. It was cracking. Anyway, yeah, go check out that SRT 392 video. Anyway, so let's move on. I got sidetracked. Nice shot of, I guess, the city and the interior. What does it say? It says the available leather-wrapped dashboard. Hey, nice. With contrast stitching gives the Wrangler Sahara an added touch of refinement. That sure does. I like to hear that. Thank you, Jeep, for thinking of throwing some leather on that bad boy. All right, now what's this? The available custom configurable 7-inch driver information on digital cluster display lets you tailor your settings and graphics. Available selections include audio information, speedometer, vehicle settings, and more. Now, keep in mind, we're reading all this information on the gallery. So keep in mind, when we get to interior, when we get up to this ribbon, some of this information is going to sound redundant to us because we've already learned it here in the gallery. So keep that in mind. All right, so what does this say here? Showing our storage. With ever-changing terrain comes ever-changing needs, so we make sure to get you a mix and match versatility, multiple cargo configurations. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I need to speed through these images. I guess I don't. I just take my time, huh? Yeah. That looks pretty nice, doesn't it? That looks really nice. I love this whole instrument digital cluster. It reminds me of Audi vehicles because Audis do that in their center stack. I don't know if you're into Audis, but I'll put a link up to my Audi playlist because Audis are pretty tight too. TOO as in also. Moving along, it says the zipperless soft top of the 2019 Jeep Wrangler can be lowered quickly so you can bring the open air feeling into the interior anytime you want. Very cool. What else? Let's scroll down. Available with the latest technology and finance credit. Yeah, we won't worry about that, reading that. Let's just kind of get through these last ones. I'll still do the scroll for you. All right, trailer sway control. All right, I guess that is relevant. We need to know about that. I don't plan on towing anything, but if you do, that trailer sway control sounds like that's the way to go, right? Yeah, it is. All right, what's this all about? Those are Rubicon. Yeah, just some regular footage here. They didn't really say anything significant on that one. Neither did they say it on this one. So we're just getting nice photos. We're getting nice photos anyway. And they keep talking about the Rubicon, but I'm sure the Moab has this true lock electric locking differential. I'm sure the Moab has all that too. Even though they're not showing the Moab, I'm sure the Moab has all the hardcore equipment of the Rubicon and maybe then some. I know when we get over to this ribbon that says limited editions, it's going to go into more detail about the Moab, so stick with me. We're going to dig all the way in, but it makes sense to learn about all the regular stuff too, right? Yeah, it does. So let's get going. What else here? Let's see. Available select track full-time 4x4 system. Yeah, we won't read all that. Let's speed through these. Right, we get this. I think we're done with the photos. I think I'm done with the photos. Let's move on to the exterior. All right, here we are. It says the 2019 Jeep Wrangler stays true to its heritage with iconic round headlamps and 7-slot grille at the front, as well as the full-size spare tire and bolt-on look tail lamps at the rear. But take a closer look, and you'll find upgrades and improvements that make this Wrangler stand tall. That looks hot. The confident four-wheel stance. The Wrangler is outfitted with wheels and fenders that elevate every trim. Sleek body-colored fenders are standard on Sahara and available on Rubicon, while rugged black fenders are standard for both Sport and Rubicon models. Rubicon fender flares are high clearance, made for the standard 33-inch off-road all-terrain tires. They can accommodate up to 35s, okay? Good deal. Let's scroll down a little bit because there's some stuff to look at. So here we can see what? The 17-inch wheel, and then what's this? This is the 17-inch wheel with polished lip. Are the wheels even changing? Yeah, they are changing. Okay, I was like starting to question. All right, and then that's what? The 18-inch polished wheel with tech gray spokes. What's this one? This one is the 18-inch tech gray wheels with polished face. All right. It's funny how these things are moving. All right. And then, they've got other ones here. So then there's these, there's those, and there's those. Now, keep in mind that we are going to be bill price and optioning a Moab. So that's going to have a set of wheels that just kind of come with it. They might not even give us an option for different wheels with that Moab. Keep that in mind, though. But now we've gone through the other configurations because we have talked about the other Jeep Wrangler configurations for 2019. Oh, sweet. Check it out. You can still fold down the front. Now it's easier than ever to get a clear view of the trail thanks to a fold-down windshield that is simpler to fold down or up. It only requires removal of 4 bolts versus 28 on the previous model. You think that was an improvement? Yeah, I think so. Okay, what's this? Meet the Sky with the push of a button. The all-new available Sky One Touch Power Top operates with the touch of a button, fully opening the roof in approximately 20 seconds. For even more air, the rear quarter windows are easily removable. No more planning ahead or having to pull over for sudden rainstorms. So here it is open, and then here it is closed. Open, close. Oh, this whole piece has to come off. You see this piece right here? It changes when it's open. Open, close. I like that. I don't like it for security and safety and all that kind of stuff, but I think it looks cool. All right, what's this? Keep your fresh air options open. Like you, Wrangler is a true original, built to give you the full effect of the great outdoors with removable doors, available hard, soft, and no-top options, and a foldable windshield. You have a variety of ways to start living the good life. So the top, what's the no-top option? That's no-top. Here's the black Sunrider soft top. Okay, that was what that other one looked to be. This is the body color 3-piece hardtop. All right, I'm probably into that. I like that. I'm into the hardtop deal. I don't know about you. And then what's this? This is the Sky One Touch. Cool, but And then there's the Premium Tan Sunrider Soft Top Premium. Yeah, I'm all about this one. Now let's take a look at the doors. All right, what's up with the doors? Whoops, hang on a second. There we go. Doors off, right? And then full doors. Okay, doors off, full doors. Got it. You know, how much can you do with those lights? I mean, the whole grill is kind of fixed. The designers don't have much variety there, but yet they've made it look really good. It's like a BMW Angel Eye meets something else in the center there. And then you've got the little LED on the fender. I mean, they've made it all it could possibly be. They're taking it as far as they can take it. It says, offering a stylish and efficient lighting system, the available LED lighting group comes with the signature LED reflector headlamps, LED fog lamps, LED daytime running lamps, and standout LED tail lamps, making every adventure a brighter one. And I agree. They boast an unmistakable look that is both high-tech and iconic. I was just talking about that. So off, on, off, on. I like that. Fun. Here it's talking more about the Sahara, and even though we're doing this build about the Moab trim level, remember, I've said this is kind of, when I do these build price reviews, I'm going to cover all the configurations because you kind of got to talk about all of them a little bit if you're going to go through interior, exterior, and learn all about the vehicles. You're going to kind of learn all about the different models as well. So I'm not going to get into it, but this one says it's got tubular side steps, and it's the Sahara. I think is more of the luxury version, seems to be. To me, of all the models. I mean, they're all off-road capable, but it seems like the Sahara is the luxury variant out of all of them. Yeah, and then the next slide down, it says as tough as on the outside as it is to the core. The Rubicon is the exact opposite. The Rubicon's all about look how tough I am, da-da-da-da-da, whereas the Sahara is something completely different. So, again, I'm not going to get into the Rubicon stuff because we are doing this on the Moab, but like I said, the Moab starts off on the Sahara on a Sahara platform, and then it adds Rubicon pieces to it. So it's almost like the best of both worlds, especially for somebody like me. If I want a little bit of luxury and a little bit of sport, then that seems like the way to go. All right, let's check out this interior. The interiors look pretty good, I think. It says freedom isn't limited to the outdoors. Adventure is amplified inside the 2019 Jeep. Where comfort and convenience thrive. Important controls are close at hand, storage areas are smartly located, and the latest Uconnect system, that's their infotainment, helps keep you connected so you can continue to explore. Now, remember what I said when we were doing the gallery, that some of this stuff may sound a little bit redundant because they were telling us a lot of good information in the gallery. But anyway, it says, in touch with your connected world, stay connected to all the things that matter most. The award-winning available Uconnect 4C nav, that's the upgraded one, 8.4-inch intuitive touchscreen, offers Apple CarPlay support, Android Auto, Sirius XM, all-access package, navigation, Bluetooth connectivity, and integrated voice command. It's loaded. I'm impressed now. At first, I was not so impressed before I turned on the camera, but as I start to learn more about this Jeep Wrangler, I'm being impressed by they've taken this same kind of standard body style they've had for a long time, and they keep making it fresh and fun and exciting. That's how I feel, I guess. Then, as we already know, there was Apple CarPlay is provided. It says, take your iPhone, and it makes it seem like they don't say, but it makes it seem like it's standard. It makes it seem like Apple CarPlay is standard. And if it is, that's awesome, because there's a lot of manufacturers it's not, or that it's a limited subscription service. You get it free for the first year, and then you got to pay for it type of stuff. So that's okay. Here it is. Get up to 6 months of Apple Music that they're throwing at you. That's something else. But yeah, that's nice. Then, of course, there's their Android Auto, and they say it allows you to do all kinds of stuff, call your friends, listen to playlists, have your text read to you through the Uconnect system, all kinds of good stuff, and safe, and to do it safely. That's the whole point of having the Apple CarPlay and the Android Auto. Then they've got a few more bits of information down here. It says available Sirius XM Guardian, and this connects you to your Wrangler in ways you've only dreamed of before. You get greater remote access and control with the Uconnect app on your mobile device, plus help is there when you need it from roadside assistance, navigation features, and security alerts. Then over here in the middle, this is that upgrade, the 4C nav, the Uconnect 4C, that has the navigation, and then it's a bigger screen. If you don't get the navigation, then it's a 7-inch screen. If you get the nav, right, this one looks like the basic maybe. Let's pretend that it is, and that's a 7-inch screen. And then if it's the 4C, it comes with this 8.4, and that's pretty cool. And it has all this other good stuff. You know, it helps guide you from point A to point B, but you can find points of interest too, like ATMs, restaurants, and more. And then available Wi-Fi hotspot on the go. Turn your Wrangler into a high-powered 4G Wi-Fi hotspot that goes anywhere you drive. The signal covers up to a 50-foot radius and up to 8 devices. No more boring road trips. I always say this because a lot of manufacturers offer Wi-Fi hotspots, and I think to myself as I hold my Apple iPhone in my hand that I can toggle a switch and turn on my hotspot. You get where I'm saying? Is the hotspot signal strength stronger in this? Is that why I should care about that? Or should I just have this hotspot on my phone? You see where I'm going? I mean, I think it's cool, but if you can turn on the hotspot on your phone, what's the advantage of having it in the car is all I'm saying. Okay. So here they're talking about these Wrangler seats. It says, settle in for the ride of your life. Wrangler seats are designed to provide comfort and exceptional support on every journey. Available heated front seats and manual two-way lumbar adjustment help provide relief on long trips, while premium armrests are more help make every trip one to remember. I totally messed that up, didn't I? Trying to act all smooth. Anyway, Sports and Sahara, here's what they look like. And they come in cloth, your very attractive black cloth and or this yummy tan cloth. And I was being sarcastic by saying yummy tan cloth. But when you bump up to the Sahara, you now are in the leather. So now you have black leather. And then, of course, there is you can do cloth or leather. So you have a leather option on the Sahara. Obviously, I went straight to leather, so you know what I want. So there it is, that same color in leather. Neither one really do anything for me, but we're going to go with black because I think it looks better than the Heritage tan leather trim. Here's a shot of the Rubicon. The Rubicon, you can do premium cloth, but then you can also do leather and then also the Heritage tan, of course. And it seems like they changed the front panels here. See how it turns red here? I would call that the wood inlay, but it's not wood on this particular car. And what do you get with the cloth? Okay, so yeah, that's pretty fun, isn't it? All right, now what about, they don't show the Moab. Yeah, they do. There's the Moab. There's the Moab, only comes in leather. Yeah, only comes in leather. I only get cars with leather. All right, so black McKinley leather seats with embroidered Jeep logo. All right, and then, or of course, the tan. Or the tan. All right, let's move on. I'm telling you what, this dashboard layout looks totally Audi. I'm telling you, check out that playlist. Check out the Audi playlist. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the Audi puts this all in the center like that, and it's really cool. The available 7-inch driver information digital cluster display allows you to view key driving data without losing focus on the road ahead. You can keep track of active safety and security features, vehicle speed, navigation, radio information, and more. It's pretty hot. I love how they've blended the analog gauges, traditional analog gauges, with this whole high-end digital cluster. It's really cool. Okay, what's up with this? The 2019 Jeep Wrangler offers an available Alpine Premium audio system with a 552-watt, 12-channel amplifier, 9 speakers, and a rear subwoofer. The system is enhanced by active noise cancellation and acoustic laminated windshield glass to offset unwanted sounds, helping lead to a quieter cabin. Wow, that's pretty cool. I bet you it cracks. I bet that sound system cracks in there for sure. Ooh, what's this all about? The trail rail system. The available trail rail system helps to secure items in the back. It consists of 2 aluminum rails in the floor and a rail mounted to the inside of the tailgate. With these rails, you can add valuable accessories to customize your storage options. That's pretty cool. And then what's this Jeep Utility Grid? Jeep Utility Grid was inspired by mole-style tactical packs used by armed forces worldwide. It acts as an organizer and flexible storage system. Store a flashlight, first aid kit, or water bottles for easy access when needed. They look like they're probably pretty rugged and tough, too. Then there's the hidden storage. The rear storage area features a removable cargo floor designed to keep your rear hidden from view. You can throw some yucky stuff down there in the bottom. Then there's a lockable glove box and center console. The glove box and center console are both lockable to provide an extra layer of protection, helping to keep your items secure even with the top down. While I'm reading this, I'm thinking, I really like this red stitching along everything. Adds a nice touch. I wonder if that's the Rubicon or what model that is. If we can get some red stitching on ours, we might do that. We'll see. Here you go. Check this out. True to Wrangler tradition, the 2019 models are designed with a washout interior, so after a fun day of playing in the dirt, you can easily wash away leftover interior mud and grime thanks to the removable carpet and new one-way floor drain valves. Very cool, I guess. Here's some notable interior features. Amplifying the adventurous character of the Wrangler is an interior that is equipped with a series of rugged features that help this factory-built warrior explore with confidence from the inside out. So, what's all of this about here? What happens if we push this? What happens if we do that? We get that. And then what does that do? What does this tell us if we do that? It tells us push button start. The 2019 Jeep Wrangler can be started with a push of a button while stepping on the brake. The waterproof stop-start button has been tried and tested in a 24-hour soak test in a mist chamber, so it won't fail you. It will not fail you. Let's learn about some other rugged details. Knobs, buttons, and toggles have all been tested for impressive function. Rubber materialized around the Uconnect touchscreen, stop-start button, and switches is purposefully designed for usability, ergonomics, and added durability. Then you got the grab handles there, the grab handles. Grab handles are built right into both the A-pillar and B-pillar to help make it easier to get in and out of the Wrangler and to offer solid support when off-roading, when you're getting tossed around, they mean. Okay, more stuff. Fend off winter's worst. The off-road fun shouldn't have to stop in the off-season. That's why the 2019 Jeep Wrangler offers available cold-ready features so you can keep going even when the temperature is down. So you got heated front seats and a heated steering wheel. You got dual-zone automatic temperature control and heated power exterior mirrors. Let's move on to capability. The 2019 Jeep Wrangler is for people who don't just talk about adventure, they live it. Equipped with your choice of 3 available 4x4 systems, rugged steel skid plates, and a whole bunch more, the capability of the Wrangler is tailor-made for all kinds of boundary-breaking experiences. I like them in 4-door over the 2-door myself. Of course, you can't talk about Jeep without talking about the trail-rated tough. Every Jeep Wrangler proudly sports the trail-rated badge. To earn the badge, a vehicle must conquer a series of grueling tests over the toughest terrain. These tests prove a vehicle's ability to withstand harsh conditions and deliver incredible off-road capability. Well, I came into that talking smack, but now I'm like, okay, that makes them legit then. But what are these tests? What are these tests? They don't tell us. That's the thing, Jeep. You're not telling us what the tests are. So we know how bad you are. Well, there you go. I guess this is what it is. Traction, water fording, maneuverability, articulation, and ground clearance. So, traction. Efficiently transferring engine power to the ground is what traction is all about. Wrangler is available with your choice of 4x4 systems to handle some of the most unpredictable conditions. Well, maybe these aren't the tests, or maybe they are. They don't say one way or the other. It just happens to be under what they said when they talked about the trail rating, and then they talk about these other things. But maybe it is. Water fording. Wrangler is designed with a high air intake, sealed electronical connections, and moisture-resistant body openings so you can cross small creeks, streams, and deep rainstorm puddles without a worry. That's cool. Maneuverability. Easily maneuver tight, treacherous trails and navigate unexpected hurdles like rocks and fallen logs thanks to a precision steering systems and optimized wheelbases. And then under here, under articulation, that's the travel of the suspension. Good suspension axle articulation enhance your performance by maximizing flexibility. Keeping your wheels on the ground longer for maximum traction while going over obstacles is key. And then ground clearance, how tall you are standing up off the ground. Wrangler is built and tested for driving over obstacles such as logs, rocks, and whatever else happens to be on the trail. Rugged skid plates help protect vital underbody components. Well, one thing we know for sure is that the Jeep is legit, right? It's legit. Check this out. Test your will against Mother Nature. The capability of the 2019 Wrangler is the result of over 75 years of 4x4 mastery. The Command Track and Rock Track 4x4 systems provide powerful grip on tough terrains and in inclement weather, while the new available Select Track full-time 4x4 system gives you added ease of use. So now they're going to go over their 3 systems here. Here's the Select Track. It says the available Select Track 4x4 system features a full-time mode that will automatically switch from 2-wheel drive to 4-wheel drive when conditions dictate. Select Track analyzes the situation for you and sends torque to the wheels with the most grip. This system provides continuous optimum traction that effortlessly conquers snow, rocks, mud, and everything in between. The system's smart lock maintains constant 4-wheel drive action when you take to the trail or face challenging road conditions. There's that big honking transfer case right there too. Now here we are in the Command Track system. If you watch this image, it'll change a little bit. Changes a smidge. Looks like the wheels are smaller or narrower or something. It says, so when 4-wheel power is required, you can engage the Command Track 4x4 system to help you get through with ease. Command Track is a proven shift-on-the-fly system with a 272-to-1 low range for rock crawling and neutral for available flat towing. Purposefully built, that is a tongue twister for me, for fun and the freedom to go wherever the adventure leads. All right, so that's that one. And then you got the Rock Track system. Okay, looks real heavy duty. Any off-road enthusiast knows the legendary Rock Track 4x4 system. Standard on the Rubicon, it gives you more control and more torque, offering exceptional off-road performance. The Tough as Nails NV241 off-road transfer case, that's this big thing right here, with 4-to-1 low gear ratio, true lock electronic locking front and rear differentials, and an electronic front sway bar disconnect are always ready to be tested. They're like, whatever, we're ready to go at any time. So that's pretty cool. So that looks tough, but I'm not a super off-road guy, so I wouldn't know, but sounds pretty tough. It says here, champion the trails. The Wrangler Rubicon is a factory-built warrior, right? It's got all this stuff, LED lighting, steel bumpers, 33-inch off-road tires, and rock rails. We can be sure that the Moab's going to be having things like that as well. Then over here, they've got some things underneath that. Over here, starting on the left, strengthen your grip. With 4-to-1 low gear ratio, the Rock Track equipped Rubicon, which we just read about that whole thing, can supply an 84-to-1 crawl ratio when equipped with the manual transmission. The heavy-duty transfer case delivers more torque and more control for exceptional off-road performance. So it's super hardcore. So the Rubicon is just cool. If you just want to get something cool to roll around in, and if you never went off-road, seems like you wouldn't break a Rubicon if you just drove it regular. That thing would just last on the road all the time. So that's pretty awesome. Same with the Moab, too. This system, and moving on, right? Moving on to the center. Keep tires on the ground. This system, standard on the Rubicon, allows you to disconnect the front sway bar, blah, 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 blah. You know what? We don't want to read too much into the Rubicon because we're going to read a whole bunch about what? The Moab. So, real quick, this thing has what? It has disconnected front sway bars, and then over here, it's got what? Different surfaces and angles can result in power being misapplied, causing front wheels to spin. So this whole true lock, electronic locking differential, and this is going to be features that are surely going to be available on the Moab, distribute power evenly between the wheels for ultimate traction. And we're almost there. We just got to go through the rest of the capability. We're going to take a look at some safety and security. Then we'll take a look at the Moab specific stuff. Because, you know, a Jeep is a Jeep. You might be watching this, and you might be interested in just another kind of Jeep. So I want to make sure that we're thorough on all of this. Okay, now we're on to some engine stuff. With so many places to go, you need some serious get up and go. Get it with your choice of the proven 3.6-liter Pentastar V6, which they put into everything, or the available new 2-liter direct injection turbo engine. Now, I kind of digging this turbo motor, right? Now, it's a 2-liter, the available all-new 2-liter. It's direct injection. Equipment technologies designed to enhance performance and increase fuel efficiency. City fuel efficiency is improved by 35% on two-door models, and an extra 71 pound-feet of torque. And the low RPM range helps smooth shifts and boost launch performance. Right, 270 horse, 295 pound-feet of torque. Towing capacity is 3,500 pounds. It gets 23 miles to the gallon in the city and 25 miles to the gallon on the highway. Now, what does the Pentastar throw down? The V6. Okay, so it gets 17 miles to the gallon in the city and 25 miles to the gallon on the highway. It, too, can tow 3,500 pounds, but there's a big change in the torque. It's a big torque change, right? The turbo engine has another 35 pound-feet of torque, and you're going to feel that in the real world. The horsepower is whatever, but the horsepower is 285, the torque's 260, and what was the horsepower on the direct injection? 270. I'd rather take the four-cylinder. You're not going to really be worried about that horsepower. It's that torque. You need the torque. You need the torque. So the four-cylinder is the way that we're going to go, long as we can actually option a Moab with a four-cylinder. Hopefully we can. I'm sure we can. Check this out. Underbody armor. Every Wrangler is fortified with skid plates to help protect critical components. Heavy-gauge steel skid plates defend important equipment like the fuel tank and transfer case, while a skid bar helps safeguard the automatic transmission oil pan so you don't jack it up when you're doing whatever you're doing off-road. It's beautiful. Look at this. Rough and ready. Jeep Wrangler Rubicon is equipped with front and rear Dana 44 axles. The axles are beefed up with thicker tubes and forgings for exceptional strength, rigidity, and durability. The Rubicon sounds like a bad boy. Let's see what the Moab's going to be like. I'm real curious. I'm getting built up here. To the rescue, it says heavy-duty forged steel frame-mounted tow hooks are perfect for helping less capable vehicles out of trouble. Less capable vehicles. Jeep's really got a lot to say. They have a lot to say. But we finally have moved on to the safety and security page. It says the road ahead, with its twists, turns, and occasional surprises, is there for the taking in the 2019 Jeep Wrangler. It has a host of standard and available systems to help you arrive at your destination safely and securely. Looks like they're showing the available Sahara right there, doesn't it? So here, awareness is on your side. The available advanced safety group includes our most advanced active safety systems to help make every journey trouble-free. It includes full-speed forward collision warning with active braking, adaptive cruise control with an automatic transmission, and enhanced adaptive cruise control with a 6-speed manual transmission. Then down here, they say take the guesswork out of parking. The ParkSense rear park assist system uses sonar sensors located in the rear bumper to detect obstacles behind you. It will sound an alert when you get close to a potential hazard while parallel parking or backing into a parking spot. And then over here, they're talking about their standard park view, rear view camera, backup camera. Helps bring hidden rear objects to your attention on your vehicle's Uconnect touchscreen when you shift into reversed. You understand how that concept works for sure. You might even have a car that already has that on it. Now, what's this all about? It says, looks after you by looking all around you. The 2019 Jeep Wrangler can be equipped with the latest state-of-the-art active safety and security features to help keep you aware of your surroundings, as well as time-tested passive systems that will help bolster your protection when necessary. I like active systems. Active systems, the word active simply means that it will intervene. It may touch the brakes for you. It may steer for you. I like active systems. So let's read about that. Let's find out a little bit more about that. Okay, what's this? Get away with a warning. Available blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic path detection. Rely on radar-based sensors to detect other vehicles. Together, they will alert you if another vehicle is traveling in one of your blind spot zones and also warn you of vehicles crossing your path when backing up. I love available blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic path detection. I love that stuff. That's the stuff that you need the most on the ground in the real world when you're driving. What do they have to say down here? Performance under pressure. Properly inflated tires help provide better efficiency, safety, and security. The tire pressure monitoring system will alert you if a pressure is incorrect. And if you experience a flat tire, the Wrangler has a full-size spare. So there. All right, so get up and go. Or get in and go, sorry. Never take your key out of your pocket. The keyless enter and go passive entry system will automatically unlock the doors and swing gate when you pull the door handle. Very cool. We kind of read about this a little bit in the gallery. Keep your toe securely on course. Unexpected factors can cause your trailer to sway from side to side. We know that. Trailer sway control applies brake pressure on alternating wheels and adjusts engine throttle to help maintain vehicle and trailer stability. I think that's pretty cool. High strength dependability. The 2019 Jeep Wrangler builds on a proven tradition of smart design combined with preventative engineering. From an advanced front and side airbag system to high-strength steel beams that improve side impact performance and vehicle stiffness, the Wrangler stands ready to help protect its occupants. So yeah, we can see the toughness under the skin there they're showing us. And now we've learned about all the standard stuff, because let's not forget, a Moab is a Sahara with Rubicon bits on it. Okay, so we needed to go through the gallery, the exterior, the interior, and learn all about that stuff, because the Moab isn't altogether completely different from the inside out. It's still a Jeep Wrangler, so we needed to learn all about that. But now we can learn more about what makes the Moab a Moab. So let's dig into that, and then we'll take a look at the specs, and then we'll go ahead and build this thing out, okay? And then take a look at all and do all that. But let's start with taking a look at the colors. What are the Moab colors? So this color here, let me scroll down a little bit, see if it's going to, yeah, granite crystal metallic clear coat. Then there's the black clear coat, looks pretty good. There's mojito clear coat, bright white, ocean blue metallic, stingray clear coat. I like the stingray, kind of looks kind of cool. Firecracker red, billet silver metallic, pumpkin. That's funny. Hella yella. Okay, these are silly. All right, but kind of fun. All right, so those are the colors. Let's move on. That's the word I wanted to see. Luxury. Luxury that takes you further. Named for the red rocks and legendary off-road trails in Moab, Utah, the 2019 Jeep Wrangler Moab combines rock crawling capability with confident styling. Exploring premium comfort while off-road ready features help you make the most of any adventure. See, that's the way I want to roll. If I'm going to roll, I'm rolling in a Moab. I like that. Let's keep reading. There's not a whole bunch on this page, but let's get what we can. Here they're just showing a few photos. Like I said, it's got some Rubicon bits on it as well. All right, it's got some Rubicon bits. It says luxury without limits. The polished interior of the Jeep Wrangler Moab makes every journey just as memorable. I should probably scroll down. Just as memorable as with the destination, from leather trimmed seating and intuitive tech to an upscale 9-speaker Alpine premium audio system. You'll be enveloped in well-crafted luxury. So you know it's going to come loaded, right? You know it's going to come. Oh, we can toggle over these. Let's toggle over those. Let me just get this see everything. So that's that blind spot. Well, we know about that. We know about the blind spot monitor. We know about the 9-speaker Alpine premium audio system. But we will, let's see, hang on. Boom. All right. We will click on those. It's all adventure outside and undeniable style and comfort inside, with soft touch leather trim standard on the Wrangler Moab, parking brake handle, shift knob, dashboard, and available heated steering wheel. The available heated front seats also feature soft touch leather trim and a Jeep brand logo. Okay, cool. That's cool. What else? We're not going to look at let's find out more about that one. Let's get it all in. The Uconnect 4C nav with 8.4-inch touchscreen puts the info you want right where you need it, right? Kind of regurgitated information, but I just wanted to make sure we weren't going to miss anything. That's the whole thing. This is a review done a different way than the ones you normally see. But these are very thorough. Blind spot monitoring, rear cross path detection. System uses radar based system, so we understand how that all works, right? You understand how that system works. Looks like it's got defrost on the mirror too. You can see the icon right down there in the bottom corner. And then you've got that 9-speaker Alpine stereo, right? 552 watts. This one's going to be the one that bumps. Okay, we've gotten through the Moab stuff. Not much stuff makes it a Moab. Honestly, they didn't really get into much of it, except that we know that it's completely loaded. So real quick, let's check these specs, and then we'll go build in price, okay? Okay, so before you get scared, I'm not going to go through all of these. I just want to check a few things. I want to check like some dimensions and stuff like that. And I want to check a few things on the engine and mechanical. But other than that, we're just going to kind of breeze over a few of these things, and then we're out of here. So it's only going to take us a second, I promise. Like I wanted to have some exterior dimensions, right? The base weight is 4,300 pounds with an automatic transmission, da-da-da-da-da. Curb weight, 4,200 pounds. Overall body width, 73 inches. It's 73.6 inches tall. It's 188 inches long. All this stuff is not available. It's got a 118.4 inch wheelbase. That was exterior dimensions and capabilities. And real quick, I want to check out the interior dimensions and capabilities. Like how big are the seats? How wide are they? Are they comfortable? You know, I'm trying to find some of that stuff out. Okay, so you got your cargo capacity is 72.4 feet with the rear seats folded down. Your headroom, 42.6 inches. That's in the front. In the rear, it's 41.7. Your hip room is 53.9 in the front and 56.7 in the rear. So that's pretty good. 53 so almost 54-inch hip room in the front. That's not too bad. It should be reasonably comfortable. It should be reasonably comfortable in there and roomy. Then you got your leg room in front and rear. Right, your front leg room is 41.2. This is all in inches, mind you. Your leg room in the back is 38.3. Your passenger interior volume is 103.7. All right, shoulder. All right, here we go. So your shoulder room in the front is 55.7. So, yeah, that's real good. Shoulder room in the back, 55.7. That's good. Yeah, it's going to be comfortable in there. Total passenger plus cargo volume, 150.4. Okay. One other thing I want to check in here, and then we can get up out of this spec section. I don't like the way they lay it out here either anyway. Well, there it is. The 2-liter engine is not available on the Moab. We only get the V6. It's not going to change it. We're still doing the build, but that's good to know. That's what I want to find out. I really want to just find out some engine specs, but they're not really telling us any real engine specs. So I found out what I needed to know. Now there won't be any surprise when we go to the build and price. Let's go to the build and price right now. All right, so here we are. Here's our 2019 Moab. Only comes in 4-door, $51,000. Standard Select Track full-time 4x4 system, 17-inch black aluminum wheels, 32-inch mud terrain tires, and it comes standard with that 8.4-inch. So it's got the Uconnect 4C nav, right? It's got the upgraded one, the good one. All right, let's get it to the build. All right, let's run through these photos really quick, though. There's a shot from the rear. Top off and down. What does that look like? And then what's that? Doors off. All right, we'll do ours like that. That's the Moab, looking all awesome. We know that it only comes with that V6 Pentastar engine. That's fine. Only comes with the 8-speed transmission. It's a $2,000 option. It already has its standard there. Comes with the 345 axle gear ratio. Doesn't look like you have an option on that. And then, yeah, that's it for that page. For powertrain, those are our options. I'll go through these little photos real fast. But those are our options under powertrain. So let's move on to packages. So there's a cold weather group. And what's that going to give us? Heated front seats, heated steering wheel, remote start system. That's not available with the manual transmission. This car has an automatic. So, yeah, I want that for $995. Basically $1,000. We're going to get that. Then there's the trailer tow group. I don't plan on doing any towing on mine, but I suspect that anytime you want to add this, I bet you could add this tow group to your Moab at the dealer anytime in the service department. They could probably do it for you. So we're not going to do that. Do I want the adaptive cruise control with forward collision warning? Nope. I don't want the adaptive cruise control. I don't even use cruise control. I can't even think of the last time I used cruise control in a car, so I can skip over that. Also, don't need the smokers package. So we're going to skip over the smokers package as well. So we'll move on to the exterior, where we need to pick a color. We're certainly not going to pick hella yellow, and we're not going to pick pumpkin. I really did like the Sting Gray. I like the Sting Gray. I like that color, clear coat exterior paint. We're going to do that. Do we need the dual top group? What is that all about? What's the dual top group? Premium black Sunrider soft top. Nope, don't need that top. I wanted an all hard top. Is that not an option on this? I guess it's not. Do we want the Sky One Touch power top? Nope, don't want that either. Wheels, it only comes with these 17-inch wheels. I guess you get what you get. And then hinge gate reinforcement by Mopar. Yeah, why isn't that just standard? Yeah, I want that. Let's read the details, though, real fast. Oh, doesn't say anything. But yeah, if that's a weak spot, why not just make it tough anyway? But yeah, hinge gate reinforcement. We want that. Oh, these running boards are nice. Now, which ones do I want? Based on the color of mine, do I want a little chrome color in there? Let's see. Let's see as it shows the picture with chrome. No, it doesn't. No, it does not. You know what? I think I'm just going to do the all black ones. We'll save a couple of bucks. Yep, we'll accept the changes. So we'll do the all black ones. And then what else is there? American flag hood graphic? Nope. Oh, these are just graphics. Upper body side graphic and then other graphics. Nope. Let's move on to the interior. We'll be doing ours in black leather, of course, not that heritage tan. Then we've got the Uconnect 4C nav. The cargo tub liner, we don't need that. Soft top window storage bag, we don't need that. I don't know how to get the all hardtop option. How do you get the all hardtop? Or maybe this one doesn't come in an all hardtop? I'm not sure. Plastic door sill guards by Mopar, they're $1.25. Trail management system, trail rail management system, Jeep trail rated kit. Yeah, give me the kit. I might not ever go off road, but I want the kit if I do. For sure. Also, give me these door sill guards. Why not? Under safety and security, we already had that remote start system, so we already got that. We're sitting at $55,000. Let's go to summary. All right, so $55,000, $280. And to be honest with you, that's a lot of money. It's $60,000, and it's not much of a vehicle. It's a Jeep. You got to really want to be into the Jeep thing or really into the off-road thing to want to throw down $60,000 on one of these. But, yeah. Hey, real quick while I'm thinking about it, because I see this print button. If you like, however, if you like the spec on this Moab, on this 2019 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Moab 4x4, then I'm going to put a link in the description below where you can download the PDF to this build summary. All right. So real fast, and it's going to have all the stuff like what? Like all the standard features, right? All the standard features, and then our particular configuration and everything that we added. So that said, we're all done. If you've made it to the end, you're super awesome. Thank you for making it all the way to the end. Please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Other than that, have a wonderful